Yeah. Oh, sorry, started. Hey, Maya. I know it's our last session, and before we kind of go into our formal farewell, I just wanted to clear up a few things for paperwork because we just have a few items I gotta turn in. Could you tell me a little bit about your health history? Have you ever been, in the hospital for anything? No?
I've been sick, but I haven't been in the hospital.
You've been sick? Do you mean like cold flu type sickness? Okay.
Like my ears sometimes get infected.
Gotcha, ears. And then your mom or your sisters or brothers or grandpa, any serious health issues?
We visited my grandpa in the hospital one time, but I don't know why he was there.
Okay, grandpa. Got it. And then another part I needed to ask about was religion. Do you guys go to church or practice a faith?
My mom talks about God,
Okay.
but I don't really know what faith is. But we talk about God at my house sometimes.
Okay, so God is talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the last little bullet point I wanted to ask about was discrimination. Do you find that you've ever been treated differently or your family just based on how you look, or remember how we talked about ethnicity, being African American?
Sometimes the kids in my class are mean to me, but I don't know why.
Okay, do you think they're mean? You're not sure whether they're mean based on something you've done. It's not something you've done, it's just
yeah. I mean, sometimes
you?
they're just mean to me, and that's why I remember I told you like I get mad at them sometimes and stuff. So, but I don't know. I don't know if it's like because I'm black or whatever.
Okay, so you're not sure of the cause, but it is there that they are being mean. And is it mostly with their words, with their actions?
I think with their words only. They just say stuff to me.
Okay. Could you give me an example? Like, what do they say?
They've called me stupid before, or told me that I'm mean, or stuff like that.
Okay. Alright, I just wanted to wrap those up, but we have come a long way. And as I've prepared you for, this is our last session. So I just want to go over some gains that you've made. I'm pretty proud of you. Let's talk about how far you've come. What have you accomplished?
I haven't been getting into trouble as much, and I'm doing better in my math class than I was before.
You're doing better. I've seen your grades go up. And when you say you're getting in less trouble, how has that been in class?
Well, I get to do more stuff in class. Like when we do the fun stuff, I get to do it more often than I was before.
So you get to do more fun stuff. You've been enjoying it more. Yeah, you've made a lot of gains. When we stop these sessions, how are you going to keep up these gains out in the world, out in class, at home?
Like, how am I going to keep doing good?
Yeah.
Well, I like the ball that you gave me. So, I'm going to keep using that, I guess.
Excellent.
And I'll just behave when I need to behave.
You'll behave when you need to behave. When would you not need to behave?
I guess when I'm by myself in my room, I can do whatever I want.
Okay, you can let loose because it won't affect anyone else. Got it. Okay, so you feel like you have control of your behavior now. Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, so out there, even when I'm not here, you have the power to decide how you act, right? So what are you going to do, for instance, if something comes up, something big out on the playground that just makes you angry? How are you going to keep staying with your goals?
Well, I mean, I could still get mad. If somebody really does stuff that makes me angry, I mean, I could still get mad at them. So, I mean, I guess that, or like when we talked about like I could just like walk away from them
Mhm.
instead of like letting them be mean to me.
Right, right. You have the power to leave it. They don't have an outburst, definitely. And then to keep those grades up, just to keep that goal. What are you going to keep doing? Not just this year, but next year, anytime in class. Keep the grades up.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to do my homework and stuff, and like listen in class. So I guess I could just keep doing that.
Right, right. Listening class, homework. As you get, things that are more complicated, and as you get older, always tutoring. Right. So that's good to hear.
Like tutoring is like asking for help.
Yeah, tutoring is asking for help. Sometimes teachers will let you come in after school to get extra practice. So if you're home stuck on your homework and you just don't know how to do it, keep going to tutoring. You can, it might be once a week you go. But, since you're 8, there's not always a lot of tutoring options. But as you get older, just to remember, to keep those grades up, you can. Now, I do want to address, we did set a goal of having more family fun time. And I know that's still an issue. You guys still don't get to hang out with Mom during fun times. So still working on that. I know you wrote the letter. And how did that go?
Well, my mom just didn't really talk about it very much. I mean, she always tells us like that she wants to do stuff with us, but that she just doesn't have time. And so, I mean, I don't know what to do to make that better.
So we're still working on that. Unsure about how to go through it, but I have heard you've had more fun time with your siblings. It's not all stress, and I think it's worth still pursuing though. Keep trying to see if there's just little minutes you can sneak in where you get to spend quality time with your mom.
Okay.
Yeah. Just keep looking for opportunities.
Okay.
Can you think of any?
Maybe like watching TV with her.
Yeah, maybe you could slip in a little more TV time. Because just because we didn't accomplish all of our goals right away during the session doesn't mean that you're never going to. So with your mom, you could do that. Now, we need to go over, feelings, see how, because sometimes, goodbyes can be hard. So I do want to know, have you ever had a goodbye before this, and how did it go?
I don't know if I've ever said goodbye before. Like I say like goodbye like when I'm getting dropped off like for school and stuff, or like when my mom goes to work I say goodbye. Stuff like that.
Those are forms of goodbye because you no longer see your mom for a little bit of time. But in the end, you get picked up again, right? You do see her. And so this is a little bit different. But can you think of a time when you said goodbye and that's kind of the end, and though you saw the person later, or maybe you didn't, it wasn't as frequent?
Well, I had like when I was in kindergarten, at like when the school year, like when school was over, and we got to start summer and stuff. I said goodbye to my teacher then, and then I moved schools, so I never saw her again.
Got it. And how did you feel about that?
Well, I was sad, because I liked her. She was really nice. But I was excited about summer. Got
it. So it sounds like you had two emotions. And sometimes that happens. You were sad, but you had something to hope for, something to look forward to. And that's kind of like today. I don't know how you're feeling about it now, but, while it is sad we won't see each other, it's hopeful. You've made so many gains, and this was a good process. So ending just means you're that much stronger. You have that much more power to go forward. And while I'll miss you too, I'm very proud of you, and I feel good about what we've accomplished. And this isn't permanent, I will be at your school the rest of the year, and you can definitely stop by and say hello. I've had former kids that I've worked with just, come let me know something great that's happened, or, just update me on your life. So if you're walking by and you see me, great.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you feeling about us? How do you see it?
Well, I like talking with you. So I'm kind of sad that I'm not going to be able to talk to you anymore, like every day and stuff. But
Right, but I don't think you need to talk to me every day anymore. I know you have that self-talk now in your head, because you told me before, you've heard me in your head when you're about to get mad, and you've gone through the steps yourself. So you've got it now, you've got it internalized, which means it's inside you, telling you how to guide your life. But like I said, stop by. We won't have these formal sessions anymore, but definitely you can come by. High five, I've done that. We can still do that. Yes. And yeah, if you do feel like like you're going through a tough time and you need an adult to talk to, you can definitely talk to your school counselor, and they might, set you up for more sessions kind of like these. Like you're not left out on the road alone just because it's over. So I did want to let you know that.
Okay.
And who else could you tell so we can think about this?
I could talk to my teacher.
Yeah, so you've got trusted adults, your teacher, and counselor, definitely. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go back to class, but I am really glad I worked with you, and I have seen so much progress. Like, I've seen your classmates interact with you positively, your teacher, your family, so you should be proud of yourself too.
Okay.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.